Previously on Trails Beyond the Horizon, I struggled with a new version of the basketball game. At Treon Mall, the party watched a film about a sister of the church, which reminded me of the Girls Ritter. Finally, the party took on a quest to uncover an investment scam, where I had to expose the scammer by asking him basic questions about rockets and business.
Let's get going.
Wow, Station Street's even more bustling than usual. Yeah, you can really feel the energy in the air. Seems like the enthusiasm has only been building in response to Project Startaker. The reality of it all finally clicked once the second launches moved forward. Yeah, it's party hardy mode out here, but we didn't drag ourselves over to restate the obvious, did we, Van? Right, something about this makes my nose twitch. First up is to get a feel for the situation. You know the drill by now, swap intel of the guild, then hit up the other establishments in the area. The department store gun shop's a definite must, for one. Maybe a good idea to speak with any other people we're familiar with as well. Yes, getting a grasp on how they each are adapting to these present conditions would only be to our benefit. Okay then, let's give the place a quick sweep.
Maybe I should get an Orbal scooter too.
Hey, I'm guessing by your looks that you're a tourist, but that ain't a knock. You've got some immaculate fashion sense, let me tell ya. I know your type, the cooler than cool, untamed party animal. Well, am I right or am I right? Oh, you have me pegged. If my Adios given charms are that obvious, perhaps I'll try and make a name for myself here in the capital. From here forth, you are to address me as the Prince of Pickup Lines. Just kidding. Haha. Or am I? Good one. Yes, I think you'll find our humble establishment more than to your liking. We've got a horde of horny girls just waiting to help polish the old scepter, heh? What better way to make some memories during your trip, eh? The moment I step foot in the Republic, I get hit up by a barker. How funny. Okay, I'll ride this party wave straight to the top. That's what I want to say. But I do have somewhere to be later. What to do? I have an eye for untapped talent like none other, and this good sir is positively teeming with it. The door of opportunity sits in front of him, waiting to be pressed open. When it comes to souvenirs, it doesn't get much better than that. Well, between you and me, we've even got some off-menu hardcore options if you're into that kind of thing. Heh. No, how'd it come to this? What's going to happen to me? Can I really put stock in those rumors? Oh, this looks like a quest for later. I landed myself a job at a delivery company earlier in the spring, and I happen to be on the clock right this second. I got a scooter license, so I feel super hip and with it. I'm ready to deliver the goods like the best of them. Though directions aren't exactly my forte, I'll admit, so I'm a bit lacking in the efficiency department. But that's what this scooter is for. That'll solve my problem, right? Right? Oh hey Aaron, how goes things? You look like you're pretty busy. So what can I get for you today? Salves? Love potions? My patented eternal youth pills? You name it, I've got it. How about some medicine for chronic lying? A certain cheeky friend of mine could really use it. Business seems to be treating you well. You got any intel in stock? I know you got underworld connections by the truckload. You need my Hayway contacts from Longport. Honestly, I don't think I have anything juicy to share on that front. Thanks to the Sunny economy and the space program boom, anyone and everyone's crawled out of the woodwork. Also, Galilong's new family has been setting examples left and right. Hayway certainly knows a thing or two about maneuvering, I'll say that. They damn well do. I heard something similar about from Sid. Sounds like things have settled down over there, now their family has been accepted. Yeah, I hear things are the same as ever over at the Gekka school. But that's not my thing to worry about. I'm just a lowly pharmacist. If you need meds, I've got you covered. Oh yeah, I hear my little sister Xiaoling is coming here tomorrow. I think I'm going to be in for another sleep-inducing lecture. Woe is me. Yeah, you got me some piece there. Sounds like that'd be a real pain in the ass. That's putting it mildly. Now how can I get out of it? If I'm remembering correctly, Leon was the eldest son of the Gekka school's head. Yeah, he said he abandoned that path, but Xiaoling still isn't willing to accept it, sounds like. My husband recently returned from his business trip. Seems he'll be home for a while. It's been some time since I last got to flaunt my skills as a housewife. This store has quite the wide selection to choose from. It's a great help in times like these.
We are come and participate.
My husband makes good money, but as he is often away in business, our lifestyle doesn't have a natural rhythm to it. Due to something related to the upcoming launch, his business trip was cancelled. This hardly ever happens. Maybe I can splurge a bit on these organic ingredients and whip up something nice for the occasion.
Well.
Welcome to Weston Department Store. Seems we're in for another hot spell today. We installed a new air conditioning unit last year, so even in this heat, your shopping experience with us will be a comfortable one. Moreover, we have an event on the roof right now. Not to toot our own horn, as it were, but it's quite the hit. If you have a moment, please take a look.
If you need fresh vegetables and ingredients that are direct
From the outset, this event has not only been a delight to our customers, but our vendors as well. There's nothing in all the world that makes us happier than putting a smile on people's faces. In a way, one can think of this department store as the bridge that connects customers and manufacturers together. We have many imported goods. Please take a look. Recently to the space crates, we've had multiple requests to stock goods related to it. We do carry a limited number of daily use items. But seeing as my background is in farming, this is well outside my wheelhouse, and it seems complicated to boot. Quite a large influx of tourists from abroad. The Republic will be broadcasting this rocket launch all over, right? And I reckon those people are here so they can witness such a historic moment. We're entering the hottest part of the year, so consider trying our summer wear, made from breathable fabric designed to keep you cool. As it happens, functional high-spec clothing is the latest fashion. Some of the bigger name brands have started including them in their lineups, and the designs have been excellent. So that's free custom armor options. Might give them a try in the interest of enjoying your summer in comfort.
department store.
Welcome. Thank you.
No, you're just so rigid here. Never mind. You guys are lame now, but no, wait, you have pendulums. That could be handy for later once I'm a little richer.
Cordially
I finally found myself the boyfriend of my dreams, deep pockets and all. Now I just need to figure out what to wear for our next date. That's what I wish I could say, but nope, still single and sad. I decided to install one of those dating app things that are all the rage these days. One time this flying heart thing came from some guy I've never seen before, popped up on my screen. It freaked me the heck out.
Your attention, please.
Well, this dress is great. Shame about the price tag though. If I could bag myself a guy loaded with fat stacks, I'd make him buy it for me. Wait, no, that's what the old Beth would say in Link. Stop that, me. At the same time, I feel like my chances of finding any boyfriend, loyal or not, are dire than dead.
Want to come and see?
Why is this coffee so expensive? Welcome. One ice pop to help beat the heat? It was the manager's idea to make use of this rooftop space for events and the like. Thanks to that, our sales have skyrocketed, and so has my motivation, heh. People who have come here to check out the scooter event seem really into it. It's been a big hit all morning, heh. My motivation's flying high.
What would you like?
The food prices are going up.
Please stop by again sometime.
Hey, look. They're showing off the Orbal scooters that launched back in spring.
Huh, interesting. They're kind of cute.
Welcome, here we have the smash hit Lano scooters on display. We've got all the popular colors, so give them a look. Hello there, you're welcome to take any of these for a test ride. You'll find that they feel nothing like Orbal bikes, they're really quite revolutionary. Oh, but you'll need a simple license to ride one. When you want to buy a scooter, come find me and I'll get you sorted. Hey there, Spriggan, heard you took a trip to Marduk HQ. Guessing you came back here in a huff because of the second launch yesterday. You guessed right, there's a lot going on in the capital by the sounds of things. That's putting it mildly. It's like the whole world's flipped upside down, both front stage and backstage. Wonder if that's what the government was aiming for from the word go. Surely that's not the case. I mean, this is President Silverfox we're talking about here. Throwing everyone for a loop is what he does. So have you noticed anything weird going on? Well, I heard the military's been holding a bunch of exercises. And not just a Baratier airbase. They know much more than that, though. Gotcha. I wonder if they're doing those because of the incident in the spring. Or maybe they're related to the space program. I think we'll need more information before we can come to a definitive conclusion. Well, if I pick up on anything else, I'll let you know. Careful out there, you guys. As usual, if you've got any weapon needs, you know where to find me. Plus, LBS shops to sell equipment to cycle through character-exclusive equipment. If only I was a little richer. Whoa, you guys heard there was a big management shakeup at Zecht Arms after that incident in the spring? Yeah, I did, but I don't know any of the specifics. You able to shed light and said back a shakeup? Wish I could. Pray I'm just as in the dark about it as you, though. But what I did hear is that after restructuring, a bunch of their parts started popping up all over the black market. We're talking everything from outmoded weapons to prototypes that never made it into production. Oh, that sounds very bad. True, but it sounds super cool too. I presume some have ended up on the shelves of the Blacklight District vendors. Yep, definitely. And there were rumblings that one part also made its way into the hands of an ostensibly front-faced installer too. Sounds like they have contacts in the criminal underworld, so who knows what they're planning to do with it. Well, that's about all I got. If you want to know more, you'll have to dig into it on your own. Oh, one more thing. I heard the part they got is a high-spec prototype. It was mentioned that Rosalie woman made a mistake.
Special event on the roof.
Rosalie, the chief developer at Zecht Arms who was acting behind the scenes during the spring. I thought she had been arrested, though. Yeah, but never sticks for long. Yeah, but then she was released on bail, and she fled the country after that. Haven't heard anything about her since. Should've sent her to Marduk. The fact that the old biddy actually made it out is shady as hell. I know running with her tail between her legs is what she's good at, but still. Regardless, if we do manage to get our hands on that weapon, it could prove to be useful in fights. Fair point. In that case, maybe worth keeping an eye out for it. So that requires working out the identity of this seller who's got one foot in the light and the other in the dark. And we've got Dilly Squad in the lead front. Wait, there is that one person who helped with Yume's bike. If there's one place that have a connection to both sides, it'd be his hardware store. He's got a pretty wide spread of goods, too. Guess it couldn't hurt to drop by.
Well, we're on the clock now.
Topic quest. Sounds like the military went all out on those spring exercises. They've been gearing up like crazy. Part of me wonders if they've been using a space program as a smokescreen for that. Speaking of hidden crap, I still got no idea what Marduk's up to either. Well, anyhow, you guys take care out there, alright? And if you need to gear yourselves, you can always hit me up.
If you need something custom made, I got you covered.
I'll have to remember to come back for these rare accessories, because those can be crafted into something else. Problem is, they're also extremely expensive. Oh. You know, Emilia, she's seriously blowing up right now, and for good reason. She's like so awesome. Oh, you mean the pilot lady? Yeah, for real. She's out of this world cool. And she's super hot and strong too. Plus, wasn't she an ace in the Air Force? Even from that one video, her riz was so off the charts, she has girls weak in the knees. Say less. Ugh, I want to see her already. They should just hurry up and put Emilia on the air again. When's the next rocket launch? The anticipation's gonna kill me. I only had eyes for super cute guys up to now. There's something special about Emilia. I really admire her, and I want to support her however I can. Come on, do another stream of her already. I guess we could drop by Long Line and launch day. One of the blogs that keep up said you'll get a good view of the rocket from there. I bet all the hotels will be super crowded. That will be able to book a room at this point too. The Calvard Republic is as bustling as I heard. There's much we need to learn. Let's take a look around and see, then see how the space program is progressing. Oh my, all work and no play. How dull. I at least want to do some sightseeing first. Alrighty-o, then go get the picture of what you hepcats are after. We'll take the optimal route that'll kill both your requests in one go. Buckle up, because Giordano's gonna give you the ride of your lives, baby. Oh, well, that's quite nice of you. Baby. Remember, he's the most popular driver in Edith. I suppose that's just what Calvardians are like. Hey there, brothers and sisters. On the hop as always, I take it. Business has been a booming lately. A lot of foreign folks wanting to be ferried by yours truly. Guess Lady Luck ain't through with me yet. She even threw a fresh challenge my way. Got a chance to link up with some other cool cats. Oh, speaking of, I was invited to the launch party. Suppose I can pop on by for a bit. Hello, Melise. It's been a while, but what's with that outfit? Oh, I'm so very glad you asked, former boss. Today's my first day as a tour guide. Quitting my old job was the best decision I ever made. Now that I'm working for a travel agency, I can roam around as much as I want. Do you really call in the range of meetup just to rub that in my face? Well, that doesn't matter. It's good to see you're doing well. It seems like that line of work will suit you much better. Boss, yes, that absolutely will. Your incompetent subordinate is entering a whole new world and living her best life. And I'm glad to hear it. I wish you well. Melise used to work for us, but she's always had that travel bug. That's why she decided to switch jobs. Honestly, I feel like this new job will suit her much better. She and the higher ups are always at odds. I'll have to be on the sly about it, but I'm gonna cheer her on. I managed to get my level 1 guide qualification and the class 2 commercial license for a large vehicle operation in only 3 months. So it's almost time to set off. I'm going to make this the best trip ever. I'm sure you will. Do your best out there. Seems Melise was just looking for someone to brag to. When they did that second launch yesterday, all of a sudden, I was really taken aback. I'm amazed it was a success, but I was more surprised by how positive the response was from the general public. Bet the main body of tomorrow's paper is going to be nothing but Project Startaker talk. I suspect the day the man launch is going to be announced soon. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty stoked about it. By the way, I hear they're printing more and more copies of Tyrell Times. Sounds like our international reader base has really grown. Guess that means we need to be more on the ball than ever. I heard there's a reporter visiting from out of the country. By the end of their trip, they'll know why we're the #1 paper in the Republic. In the meantime, I'm going to write up the best damn summary piece on Project Startaker the world will ever see. Whoa, look, Amelie, look, there's so many people here. Yes, I see. Do try to contain yourself in public if you would. Such an Food's display only serves to draw stares from everyone around us. Must I remind you that the tour is yet to even begin? Sure, but this is my first time visiting the capital. Can you blame me for being a little excited? Whoa, check out that huge screen over there. Oh, and above it says Orbal Cafe. Ooh, and is that a giant tower I spy in the distance? Ah, food stalls. Come on, let's get something. What? Wait a moment, Nelly. We'll be late for a meetup. These two are involved in the Jacobin quest. Hopefully he doesn't break out of jail and try to go out after them.
What a time to be alive.
Though it's true there are many things here which can't be found in Rossian, I hardly expected Nelly to react with such childlike glee. Having said that, I won't say I dislike this ingenuous side of her. Much the opposite, in fact. That she could be exposed to many sights unseen is why I invited her in the first place. And I suppose I'll have to take the lead during our travels. Ever since I started attending the music academy in Rossian, I haven't had a chance to do any traveling. I'm so happy she invited me on this tour. Having Amelie here with me makes the trip all the better. Next up, Project Startaker is launching a manned rocket. Initially, there was a plan to have cars with video monitors stationed around the city the day of, but then the launch was suddenly moved up. An official date for it hasn't even been set in stone yet. We're really grinds my gears. Don't they know the EPD needs time to prepare for this? We'll need to pen a strategy for managing foot and vehicular traffic with the riot police. So I fear we have some long days ahead of us. We haven't been given a schedule yet, but we need to move forward with preparations, with or without it. Incidentally, the crime rate has been at an all-time low since April. We have apprehended many who were involved with the anti-immigration movement, so public safety has been higher than ever. No doubt this is thanks to our daily efforts. I want the citizens to feel secure. That's the guy who was always beefing with Jacobin.
I take great pride in my...
Wait, the taco's over here now. Waha, at long last, I finally got it. A food cart. By me, from me, and for me. I took the tortillas. Gordon taught me how to make and add my own certified primo twist to it. Taco naysayers can call junk food all they want. If it's delicious, then as far as I'm concerned, it's a luxurious high-class dish. I should be ranking the highest high in my life, and yet, that stupid Chino is nowhere to be found. And trust me, I've searched high and low. Show yourself, coward. We're supposed to be having a taco off. She seems very upset, doesn't she? Now that I think about it, though, I haven't seen Chino lately. Yeah, I hear she's out of town right now. Don't know all the details, but regulars around here are pretty bummed because of it. I finally have the means to beat Chino's bar, and she's not here. Ugh. Quit hiding and fight, coward, or I'm gonna tell everyone how much of a sore winner you are.
Have a taste of my gourmet offerings. Your tongue will thank you.
The most gourmet fast food tacos in the business. Mina started attending Sunday school this year. I was a little worried about how she'd do in the classroom, but she's made some friends and seems to enjoy going. I've since become acquainted with our mothers, and they've been giving me some good advice. Yesterday was so much fun. Let's play again sometime, Mina. Okay, I'll tell you the rest of the story I came up with next time. Yeah, your stories are always really interesting. I can't wait. Alright, should I tell her about the event? Oh, what event? Tell me. Okay, my mom told me about this, but... You're going back to the Empire soon, right, Julian? Man, I'm gonna miss you. Yes, but it's not like this will be our last time seeing one another. Whenever you two decide to come to the Empire, I'll be happy to show you around. Sounds good. We can use that chance to find some good filming spots, too. But anyway, we'll hammer out the details on that later. We still have our long light educational visitation ahead of us. Let's enjoy the rest of the time we have together. Right, for sure. So the school's going long light this year, but isn't it a little early for an annual visitation trip? Yes, it was moved ahead to have it aligned with the space program. But we still don't know the actual launch date yet. Oh yeah, I can see why they want to do that, with long light being so close to the space base and all. You gonna come, Agnès, or are you still on the fence? I'm not sure. I've been putting off deciding on it, though I do have my part-time job to worry about. Like I've told you before, you don't need to factor us into your decision. The educational visitation will be the last major thing I do before I head home. I need to prepare accordingly and then enjoy it as much as possible. That way I can leave with no regrets. Oh, by the way, Lyle, you have a scooter, right? Yeah, I got one after saving up money for my part-time job. You can hitch a ride if you want. There's a free spot on the back. Really? Yay. Julian has helped me a ton of the movie I'm filming. I haven't really done much in the way of paying him back. I really need some ideas. This is gonna be one of my last chances to hang out with my bro Julian for a while. Guess that means we gotta make it count. No time to mope. There's fun to be had. Right now, the world's swelled up in the space craze, and Ilhan wanted to capitalize on it. So that led us to us setting up that booth over there. Since then, people interested in space, including parents with children and even older folks, have flocked to it. And many of them ended up buying a T-phone after that. It's been a huge success for us.
Well.
Seems the display has been a big hit. I'm pretty happy with it, all things considered. Ilhan and I have been friends since our days at the Basel Institute of Science. We started this business together, but for whatever reason, he wanted to be a barista. I guess to link up business ideas while serving drinks. By the way, I have no clue what he'll think of next. He's a certified genius, through and through. And there's a lot of people here at the space display today too. At first I thought this was Ilhan's idea, but I was surprised to hear it was actually Carlos. By the way, Kate's working here as a part-time temp. I'll be taking over starting tomorrow. I've studied up on the subject, but I'm still a bucket of nerves. Maybe I should ask Kate for pointers later.
What would you like?
Lotus pods, high-performance wireless earbuds.
Please stop by again sometime. I'll treasure it. This is so freaking awesome!
Plus, after 2 successful test launches, Project Startaker, which aims to take mankind to the stars, will soon come to fruition. Now, to wrap this up, I would like to pose a question to you all. Is this safe to go into space? In my professional opinion, I would say yes. You see, there's a special piece of equipment called a spacesuit, which is outfitted with a number of functions. The purpose for yesterday's launch was to test the suit's capabilities. My particular field is urban engineering. Despite that, however, Ilhan offered me a part-time temporary position. The pay is more than adequate, and it doesn't require me to be versed in the technicalities of the subject. Therefore, I decided to accept. It's not a long-term affair, but I find the work fulfilling. I think I'll rather enjoy this. Can you believe it, Markley? They said space is what lies beyond the sky. This rocket, or whatever it's called, is simply outstanding. Oh, and here's an image taken by a satellite. It's so beautiful. I wonder, could this be where the gods of the sky resides? Mistress Olivia is taking quite liking this display, it seems. We've made frequent stops to see it over the course of this week. When it comes to her interest, she can have a bit of a one-track mind. I've grown used to it at this point. Having said that, my patience is wearing thin. If I stay here any longer, I may well lose my cough. I may politely suggest we move elsewhere. Excuse me, Mistress Olivia. Apologies, but can you spare a moment and listen to me? We've visited this place many times over the course of the week. Master will be arriving this evening, so perhaps we should... I did hear you and Edward started dating. We haven't seen him in over a month, you say. Even when you send him an orb mail, he takes a long time to get back to you, and when he does, his response is always curt. That about sums it up, but in his defense, he does work in the Department of Internal Affairs. It sounds like he has a full plate. Plus, there's a space program too. Now too. I guess this is just how things will have to be for now. So I don't think that's entirely fair to you. I mean, I suppose, but I need to be considerate of his position. I can't be selfish here. Are you really okay with this, though, Sonia? I think you ought to speak your mind and tell him exactly how you feel. Toa? Mine, here I thought you weren't the assertive type. Looks like the Aramis teachers are having some relationship talk. We probably shouldn't borrow them right now. Your feelings are valid too, and I think you should make them known. Toa's exactly right. I think your quote-unquote selfishness is warranted in this situation. Yes, you might be right.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to what the future has in store. I think the day would come when humanity would travel into space. It's unfathomable that this history in the making plan was accomplished in only 3 years' time. Or at least it would be unfathomable if it wasn't being developed and spearheaded by Professor Cronkite. He was my professor, incidentally, and I owe that man a lot. That's why I'm very interested in this on a personal level as well. By the way, did you check out the display on the first floor? Carl set it up. It was his idea to decorate with plush toys. He put a lot of thought into making it approachable. I'm pretty impressed, honestly. It's thanks to them that we were able to get this business off the ground.
Okay.
Everyone looks so happy. In fact, the whole world seems to be brimming with excitement for this space program or whatever it's called. How nice for them. I'd probably be right there with them if I hadn't just been let go from my job. And now I'm having trouble finding a new one. So what did I do to get on Eidos' bad side?
Well, speak of the devil.
Your sense of timing is so on point, it's scary.
Hey there, Arkride. Been a while since I've seen you and the whole gang together.
Yep, well, my master and Judith at the moment, anyway. I see you decided to drop by too, Ren. Going by uniform, I'm guessing you're planning to pay a visit to Aramis later.
That's right. I know I've more or less handed over the reins to you and the others, but there are still a few loose ends to tie up. I'd also like to help Albert as much as I'm able before I return home.
I see. Now, you guys are gonna have it rough when she's gone. Leave it to Super Skullgirl to leave super-sized shoes to fill. You're heading back to Liberal after the first semester is over, right? We're gonna miss you lots.
I appreciate that. But my return is overdue. I already extended my stay more than 3 months past my original exchange period.
I think that's part of the reason she's been dropping by the guild every now and then lately. There's also the fact that she's with the West Zemuria Tech Union. Project Startaker moving ahead of schedule affects them too.
Wonder if that was the case. Oh, by the way, is Elaine out right now? She's in the middle of handling a request at the moment. As you can imagine, things have been rather hectic since yesterday.
Oh, I heard you guys went to Marduk HQ. Color me curious. You up for a little info swapping with your pals at the guild?
Damn it, lured in the scent of intel, walked right into the bear's trap. Go us. Well, at least now we can cut to the chase without pretext. FYI, if you're expecting us to go spill and all our beans are gonna walk away disappointed. Wait, hold up, Clausel, your friends were at Marduk with us. Did they not tell you all about it?
No clue what you're talking about.
Okay, so you guys are slammed, but not because of any activity from criminal organizations, foreign or otherwise. I got that right? That's the gist, yeah. We've seen no signs of mafia movement. Not from the likes of the Dollar family or any of the random Edith gangs. And there hasn't even been so much as a peep about groups like the Scorpions of Zecht or Zecht arms. Now that Hayoi's got their crap together, I bet they've got the underworld more under their thumb than ever. I don't think that's all there is to it. Even the CID's been taking a catnap, seems like. For real? You're right about Hayoi being stronger than ever, and thanks to the Liu and Leaf families working hand in glove. Could it be the CID's inactivity be in part due to the space program? I suppose that's possible. They've primarily been working to defend the project, so they may well have elected to narrow their focus. Perhaps to prevent a crisis on the level of what Almada did last year. Ah. They probably saw what happened in March on the brain too, especially because of that coup d'etat, even if it didn't really happen. I'm sure they're willing to go to whatever lengths to remove any and all obstacles that might stand in the way of the space program. And certainly understand the plan's importance, but what's puzzling me is why you're pursuing it so aggressively. Why is them in such a hurry, I wonder? That's a million-dollar question right there. Anyway, circling back to the criminal organization movements, anywhere in the society? Oh yeah, them. I know we've worked with Ouroboros before, but not because we wanted to. Those circus freaks have put Zemuria through enough hell to last a lifetime. Right, and the Oathbreaker especially hasn't spared us any of that grief. Mr. Salesian. I wish I had news to spare a share, but alas, I'm not even privy as to the status of their pact with the President. I have a hunch, however, they've yet another dastardly plot simmering in the wings. Of course they do. That goes without saying with all their behind-the-scenes string-pulling in Liberal, Crossbelt, and the Empire. Which is why we should keep our eyes and ears open for any society going-ons. If you notice anything, let us know straight away. And that goes triple for if any new enforcers pop up. Depending on their enforcer number, HQ might even send more bracers here to back us up. Seriously? So someone other than Walter, Lucrezia, and the twin son? Gotcha. Perhaps they're referring to the infamous Almay conflagration, or could be.
Huh? Who are you guys talking to down there? Of course, Arkride Solutions. Why am I not surprised?
Nice to see you too, Mr. Chip on the shoulder. And here I thought we'd finally land in your good graces after wrapping up that coup d'etat business cigar.
Ugh, I already regret that whole thing without you bringing it up. Thinking about it just makes me want to die of embarrassment. Anyway, it's not like I have anything against you guys anymore. Your morally bankrupt, law-skirting boss aside.
All right. You've made your point, Alvis. So, I take it you're all doing some investigating as well? We have a busy few weeks ahead of us, so why don't we work together sometime? A little help here and there can go a long way.
Right, teamwork makes the dream work after all. No objections here, especially since you asked so nicely. Be swell if old Grumpy Green was half as friendly as you.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, we're heading out now.
Oh yeah. You two were going out to patrol the outskirts this morning, right?
Not that I have anything to worry about with you both on the case, but good luck out there all the same.
Thanks, you too.
All right, I'll pull the car around then. Let's go.
On that note, I think I'll take my leave. Thanks for giving us the dirt, Ren. I know you've still got a bit before we head back to Liberal, so keep the visits coming till then, you hear? If you insist. No, Agnès man. You know the others do your best out there, okay? We will, and please let us know if you need any help with things at the Academy. I'll drop a line if anything comes up. You be sure to keep me in the loop too, you got it? Very well. If I catch word of any morally gray going on, you'll be the first to know. Well, I'd better be going. Ta-ta for now. Morally gray stuff aside, it really is nice to see your smile like that. Guessing we have you to thank for that Arkride. Well, you and your folks at Armaments anyway. I wouldn't say that. She's already pretty blessed with a good family and friends, even outside of us. So I'd be happy if we were able to help her, even if only a little. So I really am going to miss her. Same here. She did so much for me over this last year. We may live in an era where international communication is at our fingertips, but she will certainly be missed all the same. Okay, we should probably get back to work. Like I said earlier, keep your eyes, ears, and nose open for trouble. That keen sense of yours might help you sniff out something we missed. As for me, I'm going to be away this afternoon. Got a job out of the city. If you notice anything though, hit us up, and we might reach out if we have any questions ourselves too. Oh. Sure, y'all can call whenever. Out of the city. Oh, maybe she's going to help them. Good news is Elena will be there to pick up the slack. If you're ever in a pinch, she's just a few keystrokes away. I'm sure she'll be down to drop whatever she's doing and help off the books like she's done before. Yeah, no doubt. Can't ask for a more efficient bracer to work with than her, you know. In fact, I'd say she's a match made in heaven for you guys. Indeed, so long as Elena's willing, we have no issues with loading her out to your group. You bracers don't have a supple bone in your bodies. And I could watch you get poked and prodded like this all day and never get bored.
Please, I'm begging you.
I was out of the country during the spring, so I wasn't there during the whole incident with the Red Grundle. I can tell you guys I've grown a lot from that experience. I'm not going to let you guys leave in the dust, so I'll be giving it my all during my away job. Let's do both our best, Fee. We took care of most of the requests here. Guess I'll just do a quick round of the city this morning. I'll have to do my best during my way job. Let's all break a leg out there, you guys. Until launch day rolls around, all we can do is play the wait-and-see game. Seems like our contacts from the CID have gotten quiet. Haven't gotten much intel from them lately. That's why we really gotta put our heads together more than ever. There can't be light without dark. We operate in the former while you deal in the latter. So since we're so entwined, we kinda have to work together, yeah? I'm not exactly sure that's how it works. Look, ever since that damn coup d'etat, he's been more brazen than ever. Since he's gonna be away for a while, the guild's really gotta have to pull its resources together. We'll need your help too, Spriggan. Count on ya. Due to the launch date being moved forward, the guild has been occupied with playing catch-up. As for your principal players, they seem to be biding their time for now. No, it's entirely possible they've already started making their moves. We'd best be prepared on our side as well. These issues are no longer exclusive to the Republic. As ever, we were understaffed, but we still need to be prepared. Incidentally, we've had a few recruits to our ranks recently. One of which is that boy. I believe he's organizing our paperwork on the second floor at the moment. I hope he'll work out. Oh, it's you all. Oh, hello, Lashkar. Are you helping out with the guild today? Yup, in fact, they've officially hired me on. While Hazel's showing me the ropes, they're having me help her out in the place. I can't always be here since I've got Sunday school and my other part-time job, but I've been learning a ton. Lashkar looks like he's in high spirits now. That makes me so happy. He was from Crave Village, as I recall. Half a year has passed since that tragedy, but he seems to be moving forward, and for that I'm most relieved. Yeah, he went through a real rough patch, to say the least. Good to see he's back on his feet. Hazel keeps me plenty busy, and the work he gives me isn't the kind that lets me turn my brain off. I didn't think it'd be so tough. Guess I underestimated this. But I made a promise to her. Anyway, I better head on over to Sunday school.
This is kind of fun.
Let me ask you something.
I think you're barking up the wrong tree here. Sure, I've got types of them less than illicit types, but the weapons I sell are all properly authorized, see? Alright, let's not kid ourselves. No way you couldn't get your hands on that sort of stuff through some back channel or other. But I won't deny it. But the good Zecht arms puts out are too chancy for me to do business with all willy-nilly. So sorry, but if that's what you're after, you'll have to look elsewhere. It's a damn shame. He never explicitly say he doesn't have any on hand, though. Yeah, it's pretty obvious that Yazan's our guy. But for whatever reason, he's been dodgy about it. Maybe we could try and strike up a deal anyway. If we're in need of a bargaining chip, perhaps it would behoove us to speak with the police. They may yield some useful intelligence, given their likely vigilance for Zecht arms merchandise. We also know someone in Old Town with a penchant for components. He might have more details too.
Excuse me?
Oh, Yazan, that sounds like him alright. Not to say I don't understand why you have qualms about handling wares that precarious as is. So what do you think Yazan's planning to do with the Zecht arms weapons he got his hands on then? Disassemble them in their base components and sell them off, were I to hazard a guess. That approach carries far less of a risk than an alternative. Though I can't help but find it a tad wasteful. How so? Is it that the components themselves are low in value, perhaps? Precisely, Zecht arms tends to use counterfeits of parts from other makers. As such, they aren't worth much individually. But one could argue that ZA's true merit lies in their ability to bring out the full potential of said parts via unconventional combinations and customizations. In other words, there's an overwhelmingly more profit to be had selling the weapons in their finished state. Exactly right. If anything, doing the alternative may very well land him in the red. Makes sense, thanks for a helpful tip. ZA product profit margin obtained.
This will be able to help.
If I may trouble you a moment.
Carrying a product manufactured by Zecht arms could be in violation of the law, depending on your situation. Really? The counterterrorism laws have recently been revised, meaning there are even more reasons someone can be charged. Like, say, unauthorized possession of weapons of unknown purpose. Unknown purpose, like if you weren't using it or selling it. Sounds like that would apply. Pouring weapons behind closed doors might be viewed as preparation to commit an act of terror. I can see how the law might make the assumption anyway. Yes, but even so, there are cases where storing weapons long-term is required. In such cases, you can submit a report and get approval, but it'll be harder if the weapon was made by Zecht arms. I never know what you're thinking, but you fixers be careful, alright? Don't worry about us, we're honest citizens. We never do anything dangerous like that. So you say. Sure sounds like it would be a real problem if someone hung onto something like that. Yazan probably doesn't want that kind of heat, so we might be able to persuade him to part of it. Okay, I think we've got enough info for now. So it'd be better to sell... it'd be better to sell it without taking it to pieces, and there's risk of holding onto it. That should give me a leg up in the negotiations.
This is kind of fun.
Give me your thoughts.
I see, I had a nagging feeling that was the case. Well, I guess this is my best interest to part with it ASAP. Maybe I can still walk away with a tight profit. At the very least, I'm sure you all wouldn't use it for some nefarious end. Very well, since you all went to the trouble of digging into this, I'll sell it to you. Cool, appreciate that. So you had it all along, but why? To be honest, it was pure coincidence that I saw this thing floating around. It's dangerous having these things in the open market, so I snatched it up before it could fall into the wrong hands. I had planned to dismantle it and sell it, but I had no idea doing so would put me at that much of a loss. And it's that a fact. In any event, I'll turn it over to you. For a right price, I do still run a business here. Let's see, how about 900 Mira? I've got enough for that. Should I go for it? Okay, I'll take it. I'll admit, buying something Rosalie made leaves a sour as hell taste in my mouth, but if it helps beef up our arsenal, I can't complain. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to testing it out. Sounds like we have a deal. Oh, I almost forgot. Do you want me to disable the limiter? Wait, it has a limiter? That's right, because admittedly, its handling is a bit unwieldy. As such, I wouldn't call a weapon layperson friendly. With a limiter on, its output is only so-so, but even then, it doesn't really have any downsides to speak of. Incidentally, you won't be running afoul of the law if you were to use the weapon as is. On the other hand, if the limiter will be removed, then its raw offensive output will increase exponentially, but it will come with a few corresponding drawbacks, yes? Exactly, and FYI, there is a chance you will be breaking the law if you use it without a limiter. So you want to play safe and leave it on, or are you willing to take a gamble? What should I do about a limiter? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. This weapon's a one of a kind, so I want to bring out its full potential. He got it. Just know you're doing this at your own peril. If something happens, it's got nothing to do with me, alright? Sure, that's fine. Python Z. I appreciate your business. I can trust this Spriggan and handle it with finesse. Thanks for all this, and sorry for asking so much of you. No, not at all. If anything, I should be the one apologizing for giving you grief. Alright, hope to see you again.
That's one job behind us.
This is kind of fun.
Lance 6 must be slipping off the saddle letting you folks talk me into this. Doubt you'll do anything nefarious with the stuff, though. Besides, I plan to offer it one way or another anyhow. That's me a nice windfall in return too, so hey, let's just call it a twist of fate.
What have we got?
Okay, prescribed part-time plight. I took on a shady part-time delivery job, and now I'm in trouble. I was blinded by the high pay, but once I got the mirror, my personal info was stolen. Please, you have to help me. I'll be waiting by a back alley near a station. Oh, there's a forest PG on the bulletin board. A shady part-time delivery job. When I think of glancing at delivery persons, she is the one who always gets the springs of mine. Personally, I don't think she has anything to do with this forest PG. At least I hope she doesn't. Well, whatever the case, there's been a lot of happening behind the scenes lately that I classify as concerning. Maybe worth looking into this and hearing what our prospective client has to say. Eek, did you need me for something? Wait a sec, you're a Spriggan guy, aren't you? Colt, right? We saw your 4SPG. We're from Arkride Solutions. Oh, thank the gods, I can't believe you actually came. I really need your help, man. I've got no one else to turn to. Everything will be alright, we promise. Why don't you start by describing your problem in detail? Yeah, give us a rundown. Right. Well, to start, I'm a college student here in the capital. Not too long ago, I helped someone out with a job, but it turns out it wasn't exactly, legal. Oh, I've heard about criminal organizations forcing unsuspecting people to do their dirty work. Yeah, thanks to the rise of the Orwell network, the number of victims is increasing. I'm self-supporting, so I have to take all the jobs I can to make ends meet. But when I saw a new Orbital scooter, I had to have it. I ended up buying one on credit. While I was working even harder than ever to pay it off, I came across this advertisement on the net. They were recruiting for a part-time delivery man position, open only to those with Orbital scooters. I applied and followed the instructions detailed in the Orbital I got. Then they sent me this briefcase. All I had to do was take it to a specific place, and they deposited 5,000 mirror into my account. At first, I was over the moon, but as I thought on it more, I got cold feet. I sent them a message saying I had to back out. In response, they gave me details about the next job, along with a record of my personal information. A threat, huh? They've got it down to science. They sent you more mirror too, right? Yes, I tried to give it back, but they wouldn't take it. Sending money to turn you into accomplices is a pretty common move for these guys. I take it that's why you can't go to the guild, even though you're looking for help. There's no getting around the fact that you're a mule for these guys. The guild and the police definitely won't let that slide. If this gets out, you might even be kicked out of school. I know, that's why I haven't turned on to them. I spent a whole year preparing for college, and then I finally made it. My parents were so happy for me. I never imagined something like this would happen. Stupid me and my stupid greed. You're the only ones I can turn to. Please, help me. Van. Alright, we'll help you. These guys are luring people in with tempting offers and then dragging them into the shadows. No way I'm letting them get away with it in my own backyard. Looks as though we need to teach these shadow dwellers a lesson. Oh, and thank you very much. Save your thanks for when we're done. Till then, we're gonna need something to start with. Why don't you finish telling us everything you know? You got it. Slightly calmer, Colt was then able to relay more information about the case. After which, the group had him wait in the back of the alleyway. A delivery man job, huh? Sounds like someone's trying to capitalize on her mace being off the grid. Yes, they're taking advantage of the void she left behind, as well as the recent release of the Orbital scooter. They put a surprising amount of thought into this scheme. What they're doing is pretty damn low, though. That's putting it mildly. I mean, they're pushing innocent people into a life of crime. We need to catch them before they do any more harm. There's just one problem. Only clue we've got is the message Colt showed us from his employer. Right, and I'm sure it won't shock you to learn the sender's address is encrypted. But some of the orbitals were forwarded to multiple people simultaneously. By analyzing those, I was able to identify one or recipient. So what you're saying is someone else has been dragging this kind of work. The name of this person in question is Largo. Pio and I have already figured out where he is too. The Seiden district. Odds are he's got a scooter. Let's see what we can find.
Let's hurry up and finish this.
Beginning search.
Let me ask you something.
They want me to take this briefcase someplace outside city lines. Damn it, their demands get worse and worse each time. Same with the pay. Our partnership has proven very lucrative. I'm looking forward to your continued results. Just don't think that you can get away from us. Shit, how did I come to this? Oh, blank message. No doubt about it, that's Largo. Yep, looks like we hit a jackpot. Who are you? On what you call Spriggan, I got a couple of questions for you. It's about your current job. I don't know what you're talking about. You don't have to hide it, we're on your side. Unless you really did sell your soul to an organized crime syndicate, and I'm not so sure. I bet you were told that if you talked to anyone, you'd regret it. I know nothing. Leave me alone, I don't have a choice. As long as I do well, I'll move up. And the only other option is 6 arch down. That's the underworld for you. Now you're stuck in the middle of it, but it's too early to give up living in the sun. Seriously, what do you want from me? Wait, do you say Spriggan? Don't tell me you're that problem solver I've heard about. The one and only. Look, we're here to help. Mind giving us a lowdown? So he and Colt are roughly in the same boat. Though it sounds like Largo's done a few more jobs for them. I realized the goods I was delivering were suspicious, but the pay was too good. I convinced myself it would be fine as long as no one found out. But by the time I realized just how bad it was, I was in too deep. So they don't just use their personal information to back you in a corner, they exploit your guild and fear as well. Ooh, when I get my hands on these guys, guess we better follow the stench back to the source ASAP. Is that even possible? You don't even know who my employers are. That all depends on what clues you can give us. For starters, why don't you hand me the goods? There can be no better clue in the product itself. Seeing how convoluted their setup was and how they forced you to transport a case, opening it might just lead us directly to them. Fair warning though, since we're not police or a guild, we can turn a blind eye to the stuff you got tricked into doing. But you'll have to give up the dirty mirror you made. That's as much of a breaking as I can give you. It all depends on whether you fear your employer more than you trust us. I get it, I'll trust you for now. I agree to your conditions too. Please help me. Group received an attaché and checked its contents. A gun? Weapon trafficking, and you're using normal people to do it. I had a feeling. How did I get caught up in something like this? If the police had pulled me over even once, and all the blame would be put on you as the man charged disappears. It's a pretty common tactic. Scan of trace odor residue on the attaché case complete. Observation. Set of fresh produce, seafood, and other consumable goods identified. Deduction. 78% chance the attaché case passed through the center marsh. Oh, center marsh? I guess people would be familiar with it, seeing as they sometimes do grocery runs for Montmart. But I can't really think of many hiding spots there that rats like them could hole up in. There was a dungeon there. Can't hurt to drop by and do some short searches just in case. In the meantime, you should find some place to lay low, but don't keep sending them updates like you're still doing a job. You got it. I'll do whatever you need. Please, you're all I've got. Phew, now that I've handed over a case, I've got to prepare myself. Honestly, I'm a little scared, but I believe in you guys. Good luck.
I guess we're off.
Send particles in the error confirmed 97% match for analyzed odor residue on the attaché case. Well, it sounds like we made the right call coming here to do short searches. Now let me just register a metallic scent of the gun in the app, and done. We're good to go. Great. All right, let's get a search in. Use short search and follow the metallic scent.
Hey there.
Dig this! Something's on my radar!
It's searching time.
I knew it was there. Scent continues beyond the door. Seems this connects to the old sewer system. This must be a place then. If everyone's ready, let's jump them. And so they carefully made their way along the old sewer system. Eventually they arrived in the white chamber deep inside. So it's you guys, the Dollar family. Is Griffith here? Who are you? This is Damn Spriggan. Why is he here? This is the gang that Ronald was a part of before he was arrested for an Aramis incident. So you're the ones behind the gun peddling then. Here it was, all psyched up for a big shot mastermind showdown, but you're just the same third-rate mafia guard trash we've fought a million times before. Say it again, I dare you! We've all had enough trouble as this being on the police and guild's radar, thanks to that damn spoiled brat. There's no way we're gonna let you ruin this golden egg-laying scheme we fought up on our own. On your own? Gathering people's personal info, using fear to force them to commit crimes. Buddy, that's right out of Almada's playbook. You just missed one crucial lesson. In the end, they got wiped out. Now, so the dirt you have on all the people you dragged into your criminal enterprise, you're going to give it all to us. And we want all the hardware you use for these jobs too. Go to hell. You think we're going to let you stop us? They have superior numbers, so that shouldn't be a problem for us. Of course not. Let's take them down. Blitz.
I'll help out.
A boost would work here.
Okay, they have quite a lot of health.
Don't test me.
Let's see.
I'll support you. Flames, give us strength. Here goes.
I hit all of you. Because I want to get my hit rate up a lot.
Activating skill.
It's the end of the line. You're finished. Agnès, rampage.
Boost gauge limit broken.
Show them what you got.
Time for the main event. Vandalize! Grenade!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Impossible!
Only need 2 people? Okay. Detailed results. Vanquisher as well. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I was gonna go from what would be the weakest to strongest S-crafts. Urgh, they're tough. Our money. Whew, hostile suppressed. Huh, is this really all they're good for? Now, we need to figure out what to do with all the state and hardware. Leave data to affected parties. Wipe data and leave things to guild. Destroy is apparently chaos. I say we destroy it all. Rather nip this in the bud than have it come back to bite us down the line. Hell yeah, it doesn't get much quicker and dirtier than to smash this shit up. That's some quality material here, so admittedly I do have my reservations of that approach. No mercy, I'll burn it all to the ground. After that, they anonymously reported the Dollar family and left. Then they returned to their client to make a report. Slowing screen, man. I can't believe you were able to solve this so quickly. Thank you. So we're not going to be forced to do any more illegal jobs, right? Correct, you should be okay. We've already destroyed the documents and hardware they used in their little scheme. We've been passed some info on to the police and guild anonymously. That should prevent anyone from running the same kind of scheme. Incredible, you really are thorough. Talk about taking a weight off my shoulders. We're just glad we were able to find a workable solution. Just hope you've learned a lesson and will be more careful in the future. No matter how good something seems, there's usually a catch, especially things you find in the net. Plus, if you work hard for your mirror, you'll think more about how you should spend it first. Right, I'll remember that. Thanks for everything, really.
That's a wrap.
Reward deposited.
Gray and Chaos up. We're Chaos rank 2, and the others don't even have anything yet. Maybe I'm going down Chaos route too fast. Ever since I got wrapped up in that illegal part-time job, I haven't been able to get a wink of sleep. Somehow the sky just seems a little brighter. That's how I honestly feel. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Man, here I thought I was gonna have to take up the gangster life or something. It must be Aos's golden boy having someone like you come to my rescue. I'm so glad I put my faith in you guys. Okay, time to get into Waterworks.
Come on, Simon.
Let's see what we got.
We recently received reports of a dangerous monster in the area. Depths of the Seiden District Waterworks. Monster question mark. Request Arkride Solutions to handle this immediately. Oh, we got a monster extermination request, and from the CID to boot. No doubt this is Renee's handiwork. It says the target's identity is unknown. That's perfect. We need to test our new shard tactics anyway. Yeah, okay, let's go to work. Okay. I need to start grinding for more money in Sepif. Because my gear is really weak right now.
Time is money.
Looks like the unlock code's been updated. There, that'll do it. There's a dangerous monster here. I can feel it. That'll be a reason why this place hasn't been cleaned out in a good long while. Oh right, just for caution's sake, before we start our search. If you want to adjust your orbits, just let me know. I can help with that whenever you need. Thank you, Katra. There's something I want to test out here, but for now, let's press on. Now customize orbits from the main menu. To unlock more slots and such. Dungeon checkpoints.
Prepare yourself for a fight.
Your target is ready, you know.
An opening! We'll be lightning quick! They flinched!
Okay.
Flames!
Push back!
Hey, that one felt pretty good.
Someone's fired up, huh, Fairy?
Didn't get much out of it, though. Hell. Oh no, those are magic. Oh, yeah, I better relink my team. Looks like we're already running into some garbage that needs cleaning. Wasn't there something you mentioned earlier that you wanted to try, Ben? Yeah, true, but there's another function we didn't get to try out during the training at Marduk HQ. Seems like I'm the only one in our current group who can manage it, though. It's called Awakening. Oh, sounds pretty strong. So you intend to try it out right away? That's right, figure I better get a trial run sooner than later. In any case, all the other new shard functions work just like how I told you guys. Follow my lead and try not to get left behind. Got it, understood. Awakening. Some characters, including Ben, can use their Zypha to temporarily draw out latent power that lies deep within them. During a field battle, this can have effects such as increasing attack power or slowly recovering HP. Additionally, after entering a command battle, you'll start the fight with each character's self-buffing craft activated for 1 turn. LSRS on the field to use Awakening. So activate Heated Stance. Not only will it increase its speed and attack power, it will also gradually fill hit points. At least 3 build boost gauges. These gauges will gradually deplete while Awakening is active.
An enemy mob. Wanna clear him out? That looks like
this! Shit. What are you jacked up on?
So this is Awakening.
Gotcha!
His energy readings are off the charts.
watch out for ranged attacks.
Right, I didn't even get to start a fight because I killed him too quick. Nice.
Huh. So this power comes from within, huh?
Leave it to me.
Got it!
Your breathing's gone ragged. I would advise against repeated use.
If you're ever feeling tired, just hang back and we'll take the wheel.
Yeah, problem with it is that it used up S boosts I would need to survive the fight afterwards. Red Pendulum.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Pretty hot shit.
Leave it to me.
Got it!
Come on. That looks like a nice chest.
Okay, bunch of healing items. Sepith?
Praise Arusha and the flames.
Oh, these big fish guys.
I see me some small fries.
Let's get this rolling.
Show them what you're really capable of.
Stay calm and work through it.
Gotcha! Next! There!
Wait, I didn't even stun it.
Next one.
Bro.
I did it.
Just getting warmed up.
Bro, Awakening is so strong I can kill that thing without even entering turn-based combat. A freaking big monster. Giant goggles. Man, I didn't think that would happen.
Good stuff.
Like, I just wanted to slowly work my way through the Awakening achievements, but I didn't think it'd just outright destroy that thing before I could stun it.
Oh, hey, a treasure chest.
You mats. Why is this room empty? Something's there. Looking carefully, I can see some faint lights moving around. It's probably a monster of stealth capabilities. Let's try and covering up with a shard search. Or we can just use Zoc and pummel them to death. Invisibility be damned. See, execute shard search of RS. In places and objects will become visible upon use.
Something's there.
Goes.
Why not run a shard search?
Gotcha! Stun! This is it!
Look out!
Yeah, these guys are pretty tough, huh?
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Time to go all out.
Follow up!
Activating skill.
Brace yourself.
Vandalize! Raid!
Boost gauge
You're
limiter
up, Ed.
unlocked.
Activating
Flames.
skill. Boost gauge limit broken.
Is that all of them?
Getting searched. That one felt pretty good. You did wonderful, Fairy.
Right. Oh, this little gadget looks familiar. It has an orbital lock on it, if I remember right. Mirror Fuel should be able to help us unlock it, right? Yes, but at a glance, the security on this lock is even better than before. For this box in particular, it seems like only Fuel can open it. For now, we may as well take what we can get. Agreed, but it's been a while since we've done this. A maze.
Access granted. Commencing operation.
Okay, navigate with your left stick, but I have to avoid defense units. I have to input the code quicker.
Analyzing code. Security cleared. Expanding search field. Expanding search field. Analyzing code. Security cleared. Mission accomplished.
Alter Edna. An arts type. S boost effects and total value for arts damage as max AP will change depending on the holo core installed. Here's some photos prowling about.
Watch it. That one's big.
Magna Serpent.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Make it count.
Here goes.
Okay.
Use
Line
a shard
Force.
boost to get the upper hand.
Mirage Guard.
Make it count.
Time to go all out.
Time to close in.
COC, activate.
Make it count.
Use the OC.
Time to go all out.
Rouse! Clean force!
It's time to close in.
Azure Sunray.
Show them what you got.
Turn this dusk in power. Back to blue skies. Azure Sunray!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Now I have enough to use a coin bullet.
Show them what you got.
All for you!
Why?
Not while I'm
I have hate up. But dude, this is not right.
Some art should really hurt.
Go all in on him.
One skill coming right up.
now, Fairy.
Man.
Make it count.
Time to close in.
Flames, give us strength! Captra!
Law place code.
Go all in on him.
Transmitting code. Deploy.
You won't get away with this!
It's an absorbing type thing.
Make it count.
Flames! Captra!
Visual cannon.
Initiating drive.
Maybe stand right here.
Time to go all out!
Time to close in.
Show them what you got!
Take that!
It buffed!
Not while I'm here.
So we'll have to remove the buff.
Some arms should really hurt.
Yeah!
Help, help! Here goes!
Make it count.
Time to close in.
I'm gonna drive.
Zypher, activate!
That is a lot.
Help, help!
I'm going.
Hydro cannon again.
Use an art they're weak against. Go forth and teach them their place.
Get some. Oh right, it's still not gonna work for magic. Shit.
Show them what you got!
Bringing down the pain!
There!
Go for it!
I don't understand why I can't get hit, why hate isn't working anymore. Like at this point, I might as well just have everyone stand together. This is ridiculous.
Make it count.
One skill coming right up.
I'll help out!
Oh, it was a slight delay.
Make it count.
Time to close in.
Rouse! Clean force!
Much appreciated.
Go all in on
I'll go for you! Too late! You're toast! Catra!
Starting dry.
Well, come on.
Yeah!
Go for it!
All right, go.
Might want a boost here.
Time to go all out!
Now, put on the pressure.
Much appreciated.
Master!
Now, Perry.
Police are making progress. It was a little slow.
Go all in on her.
Make it count.
Activating ZOC.
Time to close in.
Activating skill.
Give me power! Yeah! You're finished! Agnès! Rampage!
Boost gauge limit broken.
Yuspi! Alahab! Anquasna!
Backup's here!
You just keep spamming water cannon. That is your only job.
Use an art they're weak against. Starting dry.
Okay.
Time to
Show
close
them what
in.
you got!
I have you.
Take it home, Fairy! Go all in on her!
Time to close in.
Go forth and teach them their place.
Get some CP up.
Make it count.
Team skill.
Here's a little more.
Oh, come on, dude.
Backup's here. Ball's in your court.
Bear guard.
Some art should really hurt.
You're kind of on death's door, aren't you?
Make it count.
Flying force.
Time to go all out. What's the coming right up?
It's time. Catcher.
Nice stun.
COC, activate. Time to go all out.
No way to get. Crap, I can't move because of the freaking. Exosia Ray as is.
Use an art they're weak against.
Time to
Go cheese up.
Wings. Drive them out. Here and now.
I'm on it.
Now.
Some extra.
I'm going.
Oh, almost done. This is why I just one tap you.
Use an art they're weak against.
Yeah.
Cheese up.
Fairy.
Come on.
Overkill.
More.
That wasn't too bad, thanks to the shield.
That's how it goes.
Culpic Pummel.
I am far from done.
I'm not done yet.
Stuff your edge. Everyone's relearning all the stuff they should have had from the start.
All powered up.
Agnès Rampage went up because I used it plenty of times just to try to get her EOTM. You mats. Sapient Vein obtained as well.
That's one job behind us.
Reward deposited.
Lawn Gray. Oh, Zypha call. Hey, isn't that the guild's number? Arkride, I'm glad I was able to get a hold of you. Oh, it's that guild receptionist guy. Not often I get a call from you. What's up? Did something happen? Yes, actually, a pressing matter has arisen, and Zin and P are no longer here to deal with it. Sum it up. While I was on the phone with Albus and Regina a moment ago, something concerning happened. Concerning how? Oh yeah, weren't they on their way to the city's outskirts? Yes, they were traveling to areas surrounding the capital in search of monsters to do away with. One moment, I was talking with Albus as they had crossed off the last place on their list, and the next, the call suddenly dropped. I then tried to reach Regina's number, but to no avail. They're in trouble, huh? Gotcha. I'm guessing pulling Zen Clausel away from whatever we're doing is off the table. You would be correct. They're both tied up at the moment, unfortunately. Be that as it may, it sounds as though you may be copying your own works. One of them will surely be back in time, so... Not so fast. You actually call it a good time. We just hit a good stopping point. We'll do this for you, but fair warning, my rates aren't cheap, in case you didn't remember. Oh, I haven't forgotten. Worry not. You'll have not only my gratitude, but a reward fit for a king, so to speak. As I recall, they were near the western outskirts of the capital, where a highway meets the Levray River. I bid you good luck. Can I still do connect events? Shit. I'm gonna have to reload. I really hope Albus and Regina are okay. Normally I wouldn't stress since they're pretty tough, but yeah, we're going by car, right? Yep, once we're ready, we'll hop in my pickup and head over to the western outskirts. Western outskirts has been added to the travel menu.
No hostile target.
Okay, I can still do all of these. Good. I would really wish they would give me one more point, man. Okay, I actually forgot to look up the fishing points for this area. So yeah, there's a Sky Guild rank A here. But I also need to look for the Snow Crab rank A. So I can have all the rank A's for now. Alright, I'm starting with Yume because I want to focus on our actual party members if I can. I heard there's a currency to view previous Connect events anyway. Van's group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. Alright, here's the money for Agnès' present. I'll pay the rest if it ends up costing more than that, so feel free to let Yume pick out whatever she likes. You got it. Yume says I'm pretty psyched about all this, so make sure she's happy with whatever she finds. Better not keep her waiting too long. It's about time to get... Hey, Van. What's up, Victor? If Yume wants something, buy it with this. Well, we'll be surrounded by shops. I'm sure she'll be tempted to buy something or another. That's not what I mean. Yume's old enough now to be the one giving gifts. But it's her first time, so I want to reward her for it. Consider this a little celebration of her growth. You understand me? Loud and clear. Once we pick Agnès' gift, I'll give Yume something. But isn't 1,000 mira a little much? What's the point of money if I can't use it to spoil Yume? If she says she wants something, you better use that money and buy it. Alright, boy, you really go on that girl, don't you? Man, hurry up, let's go. You heard it, girl. Go, get your truck. So where do you want to start, Yume's? I want to look at all the kinds of stuff, so let's go to the marsh. Works for me. Reminds me of when we bought your bike. Even if I skip that event, is this still considered canon here? Never did end up buying anything in the marsh back then. I take it you've got an idea of what you're looking for. Yep, after thinking a whole bunch about what Agnès likes, I remembered something. A full album, eh? Makes sense to me. Agnès is the type of treasure of memory, so I'd say this is a good pick. Yeah, do you think she'll like it? Definitely. You better give it to her yourself too. I bet that'll make her even happier. Sorry to keep you waiting. Was this the design you would like? Yes, I like that one, please. Wonderful. That'll come out to 100 mira. That's exactly how much Plight gave me. Man, this sure is a snazzy design. Exactly the kind of thing Agnès would like. You've got a good eye, so what made you pick this one? I wonder. I guess I just saw it and thought she loved this. Well, picking out something perfect just on instinct is pretty impressive. How should I say it? I guess you really do get people. A camera? Is that a toy camera? What, you want one? Yeah, but today's supposed to be about buying a present for Agnès. Come on, you're still a kid. You don't need to worry about that kind of thing. Let's grab one. Consider a reward for picking out such a good gift for Agnès. Really? Thanks, man. More new model toy cameras, right? That'll be 2,000 mira. Man, that's twice as much as what Victor gave me. Whatever. Now's not the time to be cheap. When I become such a damn softie. Here you go, 2,000 mira. Thanks, man. Just think of it as a gift from your grandpa and myself. But today's not my birthday. Let me put it this way, you've given me the pleasure of watching you grow up. I'm just returning a favor. And heck, your grandpa's so happy, you think it was your birthday. I'm growing up. Sure, maybe harder to see from where you're standing, but there's no denying it. You look like you're really enjoying yourself. So what made you suddenly want a camera? Well, I want to make lots of memories. Where's this coming from? I mean, making memories you can hold onto is a great idea. What sort of memories do you find important, Yume? Well... I've got a whole bunch, like memories of Mommy and Grandpa. And the most recent memories from when everyone started coming here. I mean, Agnès and the rest of the gang, yeah? Yep, I mean, ever since I came, every day has been totally different from the one before. They teach me all about stuff I've never knew, and show me all kinds of stuff I've never seen. Plus, I feel like Mommy and Grandpa have been happier too. Ken and I things have become pretty exciting around here, for all three of you. And if you and everybody else had never moved in, then Max and Mommy never would have gotten as close as they are now. Does she know? Yume was saying how she felt like her family got bigger ever since I came in the picture. So I bet it means a lot to her to have my assistants making things more lively.
For me, my memories from right now are the most important ones. I never ever want to forget them. And I want Agnès to remember them too. And I want her to make even more great memories.
That's so. Well, I think that's a wonderful idea. If you charge her the now that much, then I'm sure Agnès would love to hear about it. So you should make sure to let her know how you feel, got it? That'll help make her birthday party the best it can be.
Yep, of course!
And I guess that's kind of the whole point of the party. What took you so long, Van? Did you help her buy a present? Oh, Yume, that sure is a nice camera you got there. What happened? Did he buy that for you? Uh-huh, he said it was a present from you and him. Thanks so much, Grandpa. I'm glad you like the present I got you. Jeez, I'm not even sure what we're celebrating anymore. Hey, Van, come here. Here's extra 1,000 mirror for a camera. Take it. No, I'm good. I don't mind. Didn't mind. No, you're taking it. That was supposed to be a present from me, so I'm paying. Got it? Sorry, but I refused. After all, I'm the one who picked it out with her. You're just gonna have to live going half and half on Yume's present with me. Here's to celebrating her growth. Grr, you might have picked it out with her, but I'm the one who told you to buy something in the first place. Man, Grandpa, what's the matter? It's nothing, Yume. And so, after helping Yume buy someone a gift for the first time and wasn't the singer grow firsthand, Van met with his friends with a full heart and returned to work. Okay, aiming for the top. A contest? Van's group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. Rock climbing. Wow, up close, this thing really is super tall. 16.45 arch if I'm remembering right. This climbing wall's apparently been used in full-blown competitions. But man, I didn't climb to the top of something else. Right? I bet it'd make for great training. I've been wanting to come here for a while, but you're not allowed to climb the top unless you're with an adult. I told them I already was an adult back home, but they wouldn't listen. Yeah, well, no surprise there. When Calvard and all that. I think I'll give it a go too. Beat standing around watching. Sounds good. Let's do this together. Hup. Erg, ha. Yeah, and here I thought this would be a walk in the park. Man, you're straining too much. Forget about your muscles. You've got to use your bones, got it? Figures you've already got the hang of it. Well, I'm pretty sure you're grabbing onto too many colors. You're supposed to just stick with just one. Oh, wait, really? There was such a rule? This requires more brain power than I thought. I really need to think about how to move my body. Cutting, suddenly the optimal path looks way different. Kind of like what happens to be played reloaded on the highest difficulties. Alright, let's give it another shot. Sure, why not? Gotta use my bones. Red. That's it, keep going. We're seriously supposed to be able to climb this. Is every color viable? Don't worry, this is nothing compared to the cliff I had to scale with the warriors of Kruger for an ambush shop. One of the rocks I grabbed came loose, and I almost went tumbling down to the ground. I was this close to being a goner. Just hearing that is giving me the chills. Crap, sorry, but this is it for me. Van! Hey, you did good that time. That was your best attempt yet. Climbing looks simple, but there's more to it than meets the eye, I've realized. Totally, it's something like trying to climb natural terrain. My times are getting better and better, thanks to me doing it with you, Van. So you up for a race? We'll make it a top this time, I'm sure. Sometimes I wonder where all that energy comes from. Sorry, but I better tap out for my own safety. What? Just transform into Grendel, then you'll make it. My fingers are shot. I doubt I could even hold my Zypha right now. Use healing magic. Believe me, I'd love to keep going, but if I don't stop now, my work's gonna suffer for it later. So I guess that makes sense. No, I really want to conquer this wall together.
Then how's about I tag in?
Wait, didn't you have a job right now? And that's why you couldn't go save those other two bracers? Aw, Fee. Didn't realize you were here, Clausel.
Just taking a little breather before I head off.
I wasn't planning on interrupting, but I couldn't help overhearing. I'd be happy to take Van's place if that's cool of you. I get to climb with you. I know I appreciate it. No doubt you've climbed your fair share of walls. I enjoy some bouldering on my days off, yeah. It makes for good exercise. This is as good a chance as any for some friendly competition. What do you say, Fairy? Yeah, I would love that. And so our bouldering competition began. Whoever reached the top first would be declared a winner. Wait, I thought you were supposed to pick one color. B raced up the wall using her nimbleness to her advantage, while Fairy relied on her lightweight and honed senses to match B's pace. Wait. Finally. Erg. Who won? The winner is Fairy by a hair's breadth. Wow, bravo. I've never seen anyone reach the top before. That was incredible. Are those girls pros or something? Whoa, when did we get such a big crowd? And I think we might have made a scene. Wow, what a view. Yep, this isn't as high as the Ferris wheel, but it doesn't get much better than this. Congrats on reaching the top for the first time, by the way. I didn't think I'd end up second. Huh, well, I didn't think I could win. Probably helped that I was nice and warmed up after practicing with Van. Plus, I didn't want to lose you, Fee. I swear, you're like a different person compared to when we first met. I heard about what happened with the Crimson Beast. You gotta see Ida again, right? I was out of the country when everything happened. I wish I could have been there with you. Fee, I'm sure Ida would have liked that too. It was all just so much. I had to face down my own immaturity and insecurities. But Van the Yars were there for me, and I did get to see her again. They all gave me the push I needed. As fleeting as the whole thing was, I refused to pretend like it never happened. Yeah, I think that's the right thing to do. Now that you're an adult, I plan on treating you as more just my equal. We're both her little sisters, so let's work hard together. Alright, for sure. Hup! Man, I thought you couldn't climb anymore. I got my grip strength back with a little rest, so I figured I'd give it one last shot. Whew, it took a lot out of me, but I made it somehow. Not bad. Well, I should get back to my patrol. We'll have to do something like this again, Fairy. I had fun. Yeah, me too. Sorry if I interrupted anything. You two had a good talk, yeah? Yeah, we did. It all feels like a dream, you know? He was raised in the Aero Corps like me, but now she's one of the guild's aces, dashing across the front lines. I've always idolized her, since hearing Ida's stories. Now she recognizes me for who I am. Well, there's no doubt you've got more room to grow than anyone else in the office. You've only just taken up the mantle of the Flame Priestess and finished your rite of passage. You're just getting started. Yeah, but it doesn't matter what people call me. I'm still just 14. I really had my inexperience rubbed in my face after that test in Marduk HQ. Forget my brother, even just between Fee's group, Forest of the Minions, Rufus and Lapis. Everyone there was so incredibly strong and full of conviction, but you were our best group buffer. And that allowed us to out-DPS them in the end. I felt like I caught a glimpse, looking out over Ored and seeing Marduk HQ towering over everything. A glimpse of just how much bigger the world my brother chose is over the Kruga. There's so much more than just the warrior lifestyle I grew up in. Just thinking about it gets me pumped. It makes me believe I can beat anything, anyone. And that's the privilege of you, Fairy. Or should I say, that's the privilege that belongs to everyone. I feel like even I have a ways to go when I see you reaching for even greater heights.
I don't think you're that old, Van. I might still be inexperienced, but I really like working with you. And one day, I hope I can catch up to... No. Surpass the people I respect.
With that attitude, I'm sure that they'll come. After a friendly chat, the two climb back down. Following some much-needed rest from bouldering, they return to work. Okay. Bike mag model. Master Beauregard's looking put together. Apparently he's got plans. He says he's being a woman. As his unworthy disciple, I can't help but want to check up on him. Van's group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. Isn't that Master? What's he up to? Oh, you look perfect. Can I ask for a few more poses? How about this? Gosh, you're so cool. This article is going to turn out amazing. Do you mind if we continue the interview as we grab photos? Not at all. I hope I can answer your questions properly. Recently, an older, larger-than-life gentleman has been making waves on the expressway and residential autobahn up the capital. Meet Mr. BZ, a biker of a surprisingly easygoing vibe and a body that belies his 70 years of age. Our editing department managed to get in touch with him, and he agreed to partake in a special interview. First off, we heard you only started riding an Orbital bike in the last couple of years. Is this true? Indeed, after retiring from a career I had dedicated my entire life to, I was ready to start on a new path. I'll never forget the feeling when I first throttled my machine and hit the throttle. And ever since, you've been investing more and more into your ride, even while still making time to try out our new hobbies. I think we can all learn from your drive to keep trying new things. Please, I'm simply a retired old man looking for ways to stay entertained. When I was younger, there were many things I wish I had a chance to dabble in. I can only hope that the young people today will learn from my experience and not shy away from new experiences and challenges. To be honest, I thought you'd be much less approachable when we first reached out to you. But as soon as our conversation began, I could tell how serious and sincere a person you were. I imagine you had plenty of admirers in your youth. Truth be told, I was something of a punk in those days. I took a pilgrimage across the continent on foot, and by sea. I could be quite rash, you see. Are you telling me you traveled to the continent before airships existed? Wow, that's incredible. It was merely youthful indiscretion, but I believe it was thanks to that experience that I was able to broaden my horizons. It might even be fun to ride across the continent in this new era of Orbital bikes and see how much things have changed. It's been an absolute pleasure getting to hear so much about you. One last question. What are Orbital bikes to you? To someone like me who found himself racing through life, my bike is my prized companion and has allowed me to feel alive once again. Thank you so much for answering our questions. I think we'll be able to put together a wonderful article. I'm happy I've been of service. Do let me know when you publish the magazine. I would love to brag to my friends about it. Of course, take care. Master, what are you doing? Man, you watched that go down, eh? I would appreciate your discretion until the magazine releases. The Tyrell Times is publishing an Orbital bike mag, huh? Guess everybody's gotta capitalize on the bike boom. Can't say I ever imagined you interviewing for one, though. Nor did I. When I was driving on the expressway the other day, I noticed a car trying to keep up with me. They reached out, and I couldn't say no after seeing how passionate they were. But isn't the fact that you're alive supposed to be a secret? Yes, so at this point it's all but open knowledge in the underworld. I did make sure they will follow my name, so it should be fine. If you say so. Anyway, it was nice to hear some new things about you. Didn't know you used to be a punk. Heard that too, did you? I wasn't as bad as you, I'll have you know. Just a big body hooligan living in obscurity on the edge of the continent. A series of events showed me just how small I was. So I left my hometown to reevaluate the scale of the world, that's all. Come on, that's all barely covers it. Give me the details. Perhaps I'll tell you about it one day. For now, it's enough to know that if I had not gone down that path, I doubt I ever would have taken you for my student.
To think that child I taught all those years ago would not only find himself true friends, but also his own way as a Spriggan. You faced your trials and learned how to value yourself. Even when I could not offer my aid, you still overcame the incident 3 months ago. Dan, I am truly proud of how much you've grown.
If Beauregard was there, he probably could have prevented some of the dead ends, but not all of them. The nerve gas one would probably still kill him. I hope I have. All it feels like I did was delay the problem.
Then consider finding a solution your next assignment. That said, there's no reason to search for it alone. I'll lend you whatever help you need. After all, I'm both your teacher and your temporary assistant.
No, I can call you one of my assistants. But you know what? I'll gladly take the help. Van Beauregard then briefly chatted about bikes and reminisced over their time training together. Afterwards, they met up with their friends and resumed work. Okay. Wait. Doing the Connect events cause everyone to respawn? Damn. Thanks for tuning in to the Legend of Heroes Trails Beyond the Horizon. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit that bell icon.